Hussein Ahmed. We welcome you here at our organization or charity Merseyside Refugee Support Network, 7 Overbury Street, same building as Asylum Link. Merseyside Refugee Support, it's about welcoming, support, information and well-being. So we welcome people from abroad, and especially refugees from different countries, and especially our service was very crucial during the pandemic. We were at the front line to tackle this issue, so it's as a privilege for us to work together as a group, and I am myself being proud to be a champions of the community, and especially today I'd like to say a special thank to all of our member community development. Being member of the community champions also, it's broadened my knowledge, and also it broadened my connection. As I said, as Merseyside refugee here, we deal with the people who's got a problem. So if a service user came here and asked for our help, it will be easier for us to refer him to other organization and to as a community. So it is very valuable for us being a member of the community champions. And special thanks to our coordinator, Gosha. It was amazing.
Hi, my name is Nanan. I'm the Community Champion Coordinator, work for Chinese Wellbeing. We are a well-established home care provider for over 30 years and rated outstanding by the Care Quality Commission. Our aim is to enable independent living, promote physical, mental, social and economic well-being. I'm so glad to work as a community champion. We've helped to share the accurate latest news, updates and medical evidence around COVID-19. We've asked questions on behalf of our family, friends and community and feedback the answers. Throughout the pandemic, we supported the most vulnerable to keep safe and connected to the community. We've also helped City Council understand the issues and the worries that local people face regarding COVID-19 and work together to look for solutions. We will continue to support community involvement, enable a better route for community engagement. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Najib Al-Hakimi and I am the coordinator of the Liverpool Arabic Centre. The Liverpool Arabic Centre, LAC, is a local charitable organization developed by local members of the community to advocate on the social and economical well-being, improve the health of the local communities and advance education of the Arabic communities in Liverpool. Currently we deliver a number of projects such as the drop-in services held here from our office in Lodge Lane. The Liverpool Arabic Centre is worked tirelessly during the pandemic where we engaged about 35 volunteers supporting the local communities in shopping deliveries, collecting and delivering prescriptions, and all the aspects of help and support. And thank you very much for the committee champion.
We have been promoting WhatsApp, social medias, and we have been creating a video just to let give people awareness about the COVID and help them with the barrier they've been facing. Sometimes we're just with the language barrier, and sometimes we're just booking the vaccines appointment. We've been providing those services, and we did promoted volunteers for those projects. We noticed there are low uptaking for the COVID vaccines in our minority group, and we've been promoting for those who didn't take the vaccines, and we've been helping them to book the vaccines. We've been working with the Grab Job site, and we've been reduced the barriers for a number of the people to taking the vaccines, and we did help them to take the first and second and third. We've been doing sessions workers for awarenesses for them. for the children, because now the children starting taking the COVID vaccines.
Our aim of our job is to engage with our community, because the lower uptaking for the vaccine. We've been engaging with the other communities' event, learning from their culture, learning from the barriers that their community face to take the vaccine. We learned from them, and we've been engaging also with Liverpool Medical School. We've done a survey with them. It helped us to know the barriers that prevent our community to take the vaccine. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Alexandra Bahor, and I am a Roma community development worker for Granby Toxteth Development Trust. Part of the community champions. I am delighted to be part of this kind of groups where a lot of minority come together to fight against of COVID-19. We all know that was hard for our communities, this pandemic, mostly for minorities and people from other countries like migrants. How I represent my community Roma here in Liverpool. I think that for the Roma was harder than ever this period, because they needed to access services without to know the language. They don't know the correct information about the vaccination, and this is why I was part of this project. I helped them to access the vaccination buses, to access the test to make for COVID-19, and to find the correct information about coronavirus. It is important, this project, for us and for all Liverpool. It was good to come together and to find a solution to fight against a pandemic. My community has a lot of barriers, language barriers, also cultural barriers that we see in this COVID. Unfortunately, a lot of them, they were afraid to make the vaccination. They don't understand why they need to do the vaccination when they hear a lot of fake news about that vaccination can harm them. This is why I take a step and I explain them that the vaccination was alright. We do activities in the garden where they live, the communities, and also we invite GPs, practitioners to do the vaccination for the Roma communities. It was a great opportunity for them to see that these services is also available for them. And I want to say a big thank you, because without this project, we're not able to tackle this kind of communities.
my name is Zach Hassan. I am the community champion for Merseyside Somali Community Association in partnership with Calma Youth Development. I started this program in June last year, where I graduated in June as well. But I wanted to help out and try and support my community post-COVID because of the way it was impacted. The Community Champion program was designed for those that were disproportionately disadvantaged by COVID-19. And for us as community champions, it's important to move us to help people understand the impact of COVID-19 and to help those that don't understand the dangers, and overall it is very important for us to do this because some people may not understand, they may not speak the language, and they may not see how serious COVID-19 is. So Merseyside Somali Community main job is to help those that need support in paying bills, that can't speak the language. We do a lot of workshops and a lot of programs around this type of thing because there's a big cultural and language barrier in the Somali community. We don't only help Somalis, we help Ethiopians, we have Eritreans, we have Sudanese, and a lot of these people, they don't have communities they can go to, so we want to be that base and that place they can come to for any sort of support. Thank you to those that were involved in the Community Champion Programme, all of the organisations. Thank you to our coordinator Gosha and Liverpool City Council for making this happen. Thank you.
We are a charity that works with women asylum seekers and refugees in Liverpool and the surrounding area. COVID had a huge impact on the women we work with. It had an impact because, as I say, we're used to seeing the women face to face, and the women we work with are often extremely isolated.
So during COVID, I guess a lot of our women were mentally affected. Like Julia said earlier on, they depended on coming to our drop-in space where they were offered support face-to-face. But during COVID, we had to shut down drop-in, so which meant that we could not see them and support them on a face-to-face basis. But what we did during that time was to set up a WhatsApp group where they can communicate with us and reach out to us whenever they needed that help, just to join any activities on Zoom, like the yoga sessions that we also encourage them to join. We also understood that some of them were not digitally trained, so we had some members of staff go out to their houses to show them how to use their WhatsApps.
Visiting initial accommodation is so crucial because new arrival asylum seekers have no information about community and especially about vaccine. So we visit them, we give a test kit to them and demonstrate how they can use the test. And also we invited them to drop-in site, and we showed them how to use the kit as well. One of vaccine event that's supported is pop-up event at Sefton Park that provided by NHS. We have volunteer, we have interpreter, and because all asylum seekers are from different countries with different language, we give lots of information how they can do the vaccine if they don't had any jab.
And so many asylum seekers don't have a network of friends and family who could support them with even the essentials like food delivery. So you were doing deliveries, we were preparing things here from donations and delivering food and crucially cleaning products to people living in initial accommodation and later on after they moved out of the hostels and are in rental accommodation.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to the Community Champions Network and obviously Gosha, who's coordinated all that, because it's being part of the network has really helped us make much stronger connections with other community groups and has given us access to information and resources, which has had a huge impact on the way that we've been able to help and protect and support the women that we work with throughout the last year. And yeah, I think that's a big part of why we find ourselves in such a positive position now.